Hi guys, Mrs. Nelson here. Today we're going to talk about problem solving, and the steps for problem solving is really important because when we have problems, we need to know what is some really good ways to solve those problems, right? Okay, so we're going to go over these steps. So in order for us to do that, I want to introduce you to Javon. Okay, Javon is over here. Okay, and Javon has a problem. The teacher has asked everyone to read a book with a partner. Javon wanted Van to be his partner, but Van chose someone else. All the other students already seem to have partners. Oh my goodness. So I first want you to look at Javon. Here's Javon right here, okay? And I want you to think about how he might feel. So go ahead, take a minute, look it over. Looking at his body language. Looking for cues. If you said Javon is feeling confused or maybe disappointed or upset, you're absolutely right. His eyes are down, his shoulders are slumped forward. You know, he's not smiling, most definitely not. And so, yeah, you'll learn that if you have strong feelings, then you can't think well. You need to calm down, right? And so we talked about the calming down skills of how to calm down, right? So we stop. We name that feeling. I feel jealous. I feel upset. And then we calm down, okay? And we calm down by belly breathing. Remember, our belly breaths, the only thing should be moving is our hands, right? Our hands go right above our belly button. We take a deep breath in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Okay, you didn't see Mrs. Nelson's shoulders go up, so I didn't go, right? I didn't do that. So make sure you're belly breathing right here. All right, so let's go back to Javon, okay? And so the first step is to say the problem. When we have a problem, it is very important to use self-talk and say what the problem is out loud in our head. Remember, self-talk is talking inside our head. Nobody else can hear us. But the biggest thing on saying the problem is without blame. Okay, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So what could Javon say the problem is? Go ahead. I want you to meet with someone in your home, and I want you to talk about what is something that Javon can say to himself about what the problem is. So take a few minutes, talk to somebody in your home. Okay. Now, Javon uses self-talk and he says to himself, okay, I can't work with Van. I need to find another partner. Using his self-talk and saying what the problem is to himself helps him to understand the problem. So the problem is, I want to work with Van and I can't work with Van because he's working with someone else. So there's the partner, okay? So he did it without blaming, okay? The second step is to think of a solution. That means to come up with lots of ideas to solve the problem. Javon uses self-talk again and says to himself, okay, what can I do? And so pretend that you are Javon and think of two solutions to this one problem. How could Javon fix this problem? Because now we're on step 2 of our problem solving steps. So we've said the problem. The problem is that his friend is working with someone else. So now he needs to think of some solutions that are safe and respectful and kind, okay? So what are some solutions? So think to yourself. And then I want you to share with someone in your home. I want you to pretend like you're Javon and talk to somebody in your home of 2 solutions to this problem of Javon, okay? So do some think time, and then I want you to share with some family. Okay? So you want to know what Javon did? Let's find out. Okay? So Javon picks walking around. He focuses his attention on the other children to see if there is someone else without a partner. He finds Josie standing by herself. He asks if he can work with her. Josie is happy, he asked, because she didn't have a partner either and didn't know what to do. All right. So if you guys said that he could walk around and find a different partner, you are absolutely right. Good job. Okay. So on that same note, though, we are going to problem solve a new case. Okay. This is Samantha. And Pablo is in the red back here. And this is Lucy right here. Okay. So I want you to look at this picture. It's okay. So Samantha, which is in the blue, she is watching Lucy and Pablo playing with blocks. They are making pretend blocks and roads. Samantha wants to join their game. She knows that they will probably let her play if she is friendly and gives them an idea for making the game more fun. She is looking carefully at the toys in front of her to figure out the most fun idea. Using self-talk, she says, well, I could tell them I could make a zoo with all the animals. Now pretend you are Samantha. Look carefully at everything in the photo. Think of some other fun ideas that maybe she could bring to the game. So go ahead. I want you to look. We got some books here. We got a fire truck. We got some cars. It looks like maybe an airplane. Okay, I just want you to look at everything. Okay. So maybe suggesting building a fire station for the fire truck. Suggest building a dock for the boat. Some different ideas, right? Samantha keeps using her self-talk. She keeps looking at the toys and coming up with different ideas. She decides her best idea is to say she could build a fire station. She tells Lucy and Pablo her idea in a friendly voice. She says that if there is a fire, she could drive the fire truck to the burning building and put out the fire and rescue all the people. Lucy and Pablo were so excited about the fire station idea and let Samantha play with them. So, let's go over Samantha. Okay? Let's see if she used her skills. Okay? So, she said the problem. Samantha's problem was she wanted to play with Pablo and Lucy, and she didn't know how. So then she thought of solutions, and her solution was coming up with different ideas to enhance the playing experience, so that way they would want to play with her more, right? And so by her coming up with the solution of building a fire station, then she was able to engage them into playing with her. And so instead of throwing a fit, being upset because she wanted to play but nobody asked her to play, she was able to problem solve in her head, say what the problem was, thought of some solutions, and then was able to follow through so that way she could play with them also. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Until next time, bye guys.